What's up, everyone? So, first live stream in a minute. I feel like I did this about a year ago. So hopefully this goes a lot better. Me and Jay test bedded this a little bit. Chat should work. I thought we might have to use the Discord chat. My OBS chat is very slow. Very slow, but I do have the YouTube chat pulled up, so definitely utilize that. If you're on Discord, I'll pull up table 2. If you want to get over there and chat in table 2, we can do that. I got a lot to unbox. And to be honest, I pulled the Discord asking kind of what my priorities should be here, and I don't think we're going to get through it all, so I kind of made some decisions about what to do with some of these. This was something somebody wanted to see unboxed, and Anachrony has been a game I've been wanting to get into for a while, so we're definitely going to unbox those, absolutely. The only one that I'm thinking if we run out of time doing some of this stuff, tasting, chatting, getting caught up, I probably will pull Viticulture, which is kind of funny because I think I've had this for like 16 months now in the shrink. I feel bad. I know this is a great game. I haven't got to it yet, so it's one of those things we'll get to. I know somebody out there is going to be like, okay, man, you got to get that unboxed, you got to get it played, but it'll happen. It'll happen. I was told the other day I don't have to unbox all of my games to buy new games, so I'm kind of going with that theory. And I'll probably just do some of this over on the Discord at some point. I think that would be a fun way to do it, but like I said, chat's pulled up. I'm going to jump over onto the Discord just in case. Nope, don't want to do that. Just in case anybody wants to talk over there instead of using this chat. It is open, and I know I got a little bit of lag. It's about, I don't know, probably a good 20-30 second lag. But I do have something interesting. So I always go when I'm doing some of these unboxings and I'll find something thematic, you know, use the can art, the name, whatever it is, generally something I do like. I went to one of my favorite places. They have probably like three fridges full of just singles. Very cool. Usually can find something. This was something recommended to me. I told them, got a local place. They do sours every once in a while. I wouldn't actually call them sours. I think they're more like sour weisses. But I don't generally like sour beers. I like them, but they don't like me, so I try to stick away. But I got this guy. I posted over on the Discord, so if you're over there, definitely check it out. Oh, I knew he was gonna get. The one person I didn't want me to say that. Sorry, Kruger. I know Viticulture is good. We gotta at least TTS it sometime. I'll get it unboxed. I just won't get it unboxed on stream. There's just so much stuff. And ironically, the only thing I've actually played is this with you. Besides Astro, but that's just additional content. But yeah, this is a P.O.G Gelato, sour ale, passion fruit, orange guava, milk sugar, vanilla beans. A lot going on, so I don't think it should be too sour. It's by Weldwerks Brewing Company. Trying to see where they're out of. Greeley, Colorado. Greeley, Colorado. So we're gonna open this guy up, get him poured, hang out. I feel like this is probably the next step solution for a lot of the podcasts I've been doing over on the Discord. So the biggest disappointment about this, and we'll have to do a workaround, is I'm not spinning anything. I got some new vinyl coming in. I think I pre-ordered something that's supposed to come out March 1st. So I'll definitely link that. I might throw that in the chat. I think it's Millennials by the Snuts. Oh, I posted it on Discord. You guys have probably seen it. It's on the music section. Heat game, yeah, no, I do. And you're right. I think I can get the girls into this one. So this is something I definitely wanted to get unboxed because I think play-wise priority Heat's on the list to get into, especially since I kind of already know it. And then getting that Astronauts expansion just to like kind of get me playing that again. But this is I thought this would be a little cloudier, to be honest. I mean, it's cloudy, but I thought it'd be more of a cream. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. I'm not putting it on my table because I know that'll be the next thing in the chat. So we'll leave it back there. But yeah, I think we'll get Heat unboxed. We'll get Anachrony unboxed. Sky Team. I don't know who voted for that, but this is a small box. I'm hoping this. I was gonna post something a couple weeks ago about looking for like that next small box, small table space. I think a few of you kind of know why, but I wanted something a little crunchy, but not taking up a bunch of real estate. I feel like I haven't got a lot of my larger games to the table as much, and that's kind of been disappointing when I'm away. Sky Team 2, yeah, she might. I know she might like that. She's kind of been. I'm trying to think of the last thing her and I kind of got into. She's been playing a lot of guitar lately, so that's cool. But I think this is probably the good one to start with because it's 2 boxes, and I do have plans for this game. I don't know if any of you are familiar with this. This has an Infinity box, which I looked at the website. I think they're reprinting, and it'll be out sometime Q1 this year. But if you guys know, I sent a bunch of games to Jay. He just got those in today. He's getting hard to work. He actually asked me like what he should start on, and I told him, well, let's start with 10 Penny because I feel like it's probably going to be the easiest one to do, and then jump into like 11 and Planetoid. I don't even know. It's just such a small box. So I'm going to open this guy, and we'll get into that. Speaking of larger games, I did OBS Studio. Okay, so I just had a drop. Hopefully you guys didn't see that too bad. My mouse is gone. Where are you? My mouse is gone. There you are. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to top cam. And we'll keep going with this. I'm not going to go crazy on this because I feel like this could be hours, in the making. But, rulebook. It's just kind of thrown in here. This could have made that video. I could have easily have made that video with this. I know the rules are going to be a bit much. I've had a couple people offer to teach this game to me. So that may be something I take you up on. I generally have my laptop all the time with me. And it does run TTS okay. I've done it in the past. It's not as good as the machine, but we got some cards. We got some small cards. I'm not going to go super crazy in this. But getting back to this, I think this might be the next custom work. I don't want to ruin too much stuff, but it has been talked about, and it will be very cool because this is not a storage solution, people. Not a storage solution. And this one's loose. That's weird. We got some dice. I don't know how they feel. I do know there's like a print and play solo mode, and I almost just didn't pick this up and went for it, but I figured I needed to know if I like this game because there's a lot of content. There's a lot of miniatures you can buy, and I don't want to just go buy everything and then realize maybe this game wasn't for me. But we got some standees because I know there'll probably be some cardboard punch outs for the exosuits. That's something I've been looking for. Bare minimum, I think I need to at least get the exosuits for they're kind of like your workers, I think. But we do got some cool little blue, I think they're like gems or something. We got player cubes, another card. I bet there's like 1s and 5s maybe, depending on how those work. I know a little bit about this game. It's got like a time travel, element. You can go back and do stuff. So I do think that's cool. But the biggest thing I think was a lot of people saying this was one of the best solo experiences. It's like a 4.5 4.5 on BGG. So it's a little bit crunchy, but I bet it takes up table space. So this is not a good recommendation for a small box, small real estate game to kind of keep me, I don't know, get that crunchy feel for me. I need that. But this is all like shrink wrapped. Interesting. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've had parts come to me, parts like work parts come to me in a box where they like shrink wrapped them so they can't move. I thought it was a genius thing to do, and this is probably a European company, so that might be where it is. But we're gonna open this up for sure. Can't not open stuff, you know. That's what we're doing, opening stuff. But you have to let me know what you guys been up to today. My day has been pretty productive. Shot a playthrough. I got a pretty big day tomorrow. If you know, you know. Pretty big day I've kind of been prepping for. And then Friday should be good. Friday should be good. I'm hoping to get that unsettled playthrough out Friday. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But cool little cards. Path of Harmony. Path of Dominance. Path of Salvation. Path of Progress. I like the positivity. Good positivity. It looks like maybe a turn order board. Not really sure. I know that the hexes are kind of like your spaces. So anybody played this, let me know. Let me know. Very cool fold out board. Speaking of which, board wise, I did look. I know somebody recommended Ice, like crowdfunding, and I signed up for the follows, and I know it wasn't on my list, and I know it's like May, which is good because I don't think I have anything like allocated in May. So I like the. This is a very what word would you use? Pessimistic future. I mean, it looks very much like humanity is really, really jacked up. I mean, we made some really cool stuff, and then it must have took us out. I think these are player boards. I don't know for sure. Yeah, these are definitely player boards. I can see the rest of them, but very, very cool. I think if we do end up, I will say, pimping this game out in the future, it might be a thing. It might be a thing. Jason's got some really cool ideas, and it will be eye candy on the shelf. On the shelf, probably, like, literally sitting on the shelf because it won't go in it. But yeah, these are cool. These are cool. Punch outs. Hopefully they don't all fall out, but we got some punch out boards. One thing about my daughter is she does like punching stuff out. She can be a bit crazy about it, so her and I did some unboxings back in the day on our little Facebook thing we had going on, and she did like Isle of Cats with all those like hex tiles, and she's just like, Dad, don't punch stuff out. But bunch of tokens to punch out. I might have to get her into this one. We'll see how much Sky Team has for punch outs. Maybe I can get her back going, but geez, lots of punch outs. No wonder they need an infinity box. Because I think this is just going to be a mess when I throw it back in, right? No cardboard insert, nothing. That's how they get you. That's why I was, Dying Light having just previewed it having a custom insert, which they kind of got to. I backed Apex, and they did like a crazy big box and whatnot. But yeah, very, very cool. Like I said, I know this game is very highly regarded in the solo community, so it was something I had my eye on. It's generally, I want to say it's hard to get. I don't necessarily know if it's hard to get. I think you just kind of have to be patient. I noticed, I think I got this copy from Game Nerds, so they probably don't get stocked as much as others, but I did get the expansion off Amazon, and I will tell you, I think there was like 5 available when I ordered this, and there was like 1 the last time I checked, because I've been looking for those exosuits, man. I was gonna do the exosuits with this. In fact, I was thinking about pulling the whole thing. Maddie, what's up, man? I know, I gotta watch out. That my drink's over there. It's over there. I left it off. I haven't even tasted it yet. It hasn't even touched the table. So we got that going on. But Anachrony, Maddie, this is a huge solo game. I was telling everybody that we may pimp this one out after Jay gets done with the other ones. He has some ideas, and they are exciting. But we're going to make a mess over here. Not on camera. Not on camera. And so, yeah. Hopefully everything's going well. I know there's lag. It's Anachrony, Maddie. Anachrony, it's by Mind Clash. They just did Voidfall. I want to, is that right? Voidfall? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that was their latest. I kind of saw a lot of people really loving that when it came in. But we're going to do Sky Team. We're going to do the expansion. And we're going to open up Heat. I know you have a copy of that. So hopefully this one's more of a for me. I don't know when I'll get time to do it. But Sky Team, Krieger said might be a good one for L. So I think as far as the theme goes, that would kind of be bittersweet at this point. We'll see what happens. Tomorrow's a big day. Yeah, he got those boxes in today. They got safe. He unboxed them. So hopefully he's taking plenty of video, looking at everything. We're going to do some Discord calls. Hopefully record all of that. I want to show a little bit of the work put in behind it because he does a really good job with most things he does. Hopefully that's a bad sound. I don't like that sound. But hopefully it'll be really good. And at the very least, it might launch his Etsy career. Yeah. Yes, for sure. Silver, what's up, man? I was just talking about ice. I looked at that. I think I was talking about the boards. Kind of reminded me of, I was reading a little bit about the information on the follow. They're doing Kickstarters, game found updates already. So I think you've kind of screwed me on that one. That one's probably going to happen. It looks interesting. I'm a sucker for tile games, so that's going to happen, man. We got minis at least. The other ones, the base box of Anachrony, no miniatures. I am looking for that Exosuit miniature pack. It's available. It's just I'm kind of waiting for it to come from the right place. I don't want to spend too much. I think Mind Clash has them on there, but these guys are fantastic. I'm gonna use the front cam on these because I think it probably shows off the miniature a little bit better than top cam. But they're nice. They're nice size. Those are cool. They all look the same, so nothing too crazy. We'll go back over. Like I said, hopefully the lag's not too bad. Absolutely, man. Yeah, ice for sure. Yeah, no, Jay's. I think I showed a couple people. He did a Dune book, like all 6 books. Little wooden holder for them all. Engraved the back of it. It looks fantastic, and you gotta think he just got this thing in, so it's only gonna get crazier. It's only gonna get better, especially if he pimps out an Anachrony for me. But I will say, I don't know. This is. I get parts, like I said, in work, like cards and relays and stuff, and it's like saran wrap to cardboard, and it is a very smart way to ship things. Update sticker sheet. Good to know. This is, so the Anachrony Fractures of Time expansion is going to have a rework solo mode in it, and it's adding some other modules. From what I can tell, a lot of the expansions kind of give you, like, multiple modules to kind of add and go. I was thinking about that the other day as far as specific games. Oh, I was thinking about Uprising. I watched a video on Dune Uprising. We're going to talk about Dune all day because the movie comes out this weekend. But I was thinking about that, like, anybody that's played Uprising, is it kind of one of those things like once you get Uprising, you're not really gonna play like the main board anymore? You'll have to let me know what you think on that. I was thinking about that. We got more little tiles. Path of Unity. This one doesn't have a name, so this one doesn't have a name either. I'm assuming you're getting some resources going here. But I am going to go see the new Dune movie on Friday with my buddy Jeff. I'm hoping his copy of, what did he back? Big Boss Battler, Primal The Awakening. He's supposed to be getting that in soon. So you will at least get to meet my buddy Jeff here, hopefully in the next couple weeks, because he's going to bring his copy over, and we're going to unbox that, and I'm going to rope him into some tastings. In fact, he's going on a work trip to some distilleries next week. He asked me if I wanted anything. I said, don't break the bank. I'm spending too much money on board games, so we gotta keep the booze to mid-shelf level at best. Man, look at this. This is very cool. Huh? Yeah, no, I think it is good. I'm excited that all the reviews for Dune Part 2 have been been positive. I think it'll probably mean we'll have a I'm gonna have to use a knife on this one. We'll have a maybe get Messiah and Children of Dune, which I haven't even read those books yet. We'll get those maybe adapted. I do like the director. I think he did an amazing job with Blade Runner, the second one, the newer one. Didn't do great in the theaters, but that's okay. Not all great movies play well for the mass public. So, but yeah, I don't know if these are player board expansions. Oh yeah, they have like a different resource tracker, something like that. I did watch some videos on this before I ordered it, so I don't generally just buy blind things. I assume most of you don't either. So I'm with you guys in those regard. These little tokens, they have, I think, miniature versions of them. So we'll have to figure out how much I like it, how much I want, and how much Jason's gonna have to allocate for space and whatever he builds for this game. Because, like I said, Infinity Box is like 55. I want to say 55 euros or something online, which is quite a bit for a box. I think I'd be willing to spend like 30 for a box. I know they're like got plastic molded inserts and whatnot in them, but a lot of this would have made the organization video. If I would have had this game, like, I can't imagine they give you a lot of bags. Yeah, I'll start chopping stuff soon up on this table, Maddie. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We'll add a whole ventilation system downstairs. We'll start doing food videos just right on the gaming table. We'll have to have a whole nother cover for the table. But yeah, decent cardboard on these. Rule books all the way at the bottom. So interesting, but kind of flimsy. But we shall see. We shall see. I will say, I've done quite a bit of work. I'm getting a little parched. Getting a bit parched. Lots of tokens. No, it's fine, Maddie. They give you these. They give you all these baggies. It's fine. I don't know. I can't do that. I don't know why. And actually, I think I'm gonna have issues getting this all back in. Oh, we'll find out. Get these back in. But yeah, finally had some free time to get a live stream going. I don't know where these go. That's gonna be a problem. I can't even get it back in the box, and I just took it out of the box, if that tells you anything. Can't get rid of this. Update sticker pack. I don't know what it's for, but we will stick all this back in. We won't stick these back in right now. I'm gonna toss these. We'll have to figure out something, but oh man, I will say I do like the art on this. I think it's pretty cool. But I think we can make a better box. All right, we're gonna take a second. Chill. You guys gotta let me know what's going on with you guys. That's part of this. That's pretty good. Dangerously good. What was the ABV on this? They didn't put it on there. What? 5.2. They did put it on there. It's a very small box on a very large can. Dustin, what's up, man? How's Lawrence? This is pretty good. I did post this on the Discord, so if you guys can't see this super well later, this is P.O.G Gelato. It's by Weldwerks Brewing. I think they're out of Colorado. That's what I said earlier. Very good, though. Very good. It says it's a sour ale, but it's definitely toned down. We did unbox Anachrony. I do not plan on keeping these boxes. These will not do. They will have to go. Especially since we got 2 boxes and I can't get this one back together after I just took it out. So very, very tight fit. That will have to be redone after I realize how much I like the game. It's supposed to be really good solo. We'll do this one. We'll do this one for Maddie and Kruger because supposedly this might be something my 9-year-old could play with me. And I do like Scorpion Mask. I have Zombie Kids. She likes that one, so maybe if I just, you know, show her the symbol and say, you know, she played that like 35, 40 times with me. Have not finished it still. I will say, though, this didn't come in shrink. This came from Game Nerds. I don't know if you guys got copies of this game, but this did not come in shrink. And I'm not going to peel these off right now because I'll probably take 20 minutes to do it. So we're not going to do that. But I do like the fact that this is aircraft themed. I spent too many years in aviation not to have a game with planes. I know they make more than that. So, cold, oh, I will tell you, I did not ride today. This was like the first day. I probably shouldn't have rode yesterday because it was quite windy, but it was windier later in the day. But today was cold. Super cold here too. Hopefully, I know the weekend's supposed to get better, so we'll see what happens with that. All right, so we got a landing procedure, which I'm guessing is our rulebook. Go a little bit more thorough than this one because it's a smaller box game. Okay. I'm going to have to explain all this tomorrow to a bunch of people that don't know aircraft, so that'll be fun. Maybe I can take this game as a demo and be like, hey, you do this. Special abilities, okay. Well, I know this is like what your almost like your cover shield, so people that you can't see what you're doing. Thinking so. I like that they're like real world situations that have happened, so that'll be quite unique. I know that there are different airports in here, so that will be fun. Is this actually a token? You guys tell me. These things I gotta punch out because it's kind of weird. It's got like slots and everything in it. I don't want to do that right now. Oh no, it's double-sided. Okay. Quite odd. Maddie, you tell me. You tell me what's going on with this guy. I would punch these up in connection speeds. I don't like that. I'm glad I didn't hit the record button. I'll let YouTube do the recording for me. Not bad, not bad. Not bad dice weight. We can go with that. What do we got here? Tokens. Nice touch, nice touch. Very very eco-friendly. I like the little airplane, we can call these meeples. We can call these little coffee cup. So, yeah. I think this will be a fun one to get into. Like we talked about, this can be soloed, so I will definitely have to try it out first and then teach my daughter how to play it. This one has more of an insert than the last one, so little tracker. I'm assuming this is your altitude. And then Montreal. Okay. They're using actual airport codes. I can tell you that. I programmed those. Put stickers. Okay. It's a DIY. It's a DIY game, Maddie. Oh man, make your own game. That's funny. We could market that. That's a good idea. We'll have to come up with some ideas for a make your own game. And actually, my sister did give me like this little box full of dice and stuff like that a couple years ago. I hope she's not watching, because I haven't opened it. She knows that I eventually wanted to make some games. Yeah. YUL. I'm trying to think of what Wichita's is ICT. I'm trying to think of what I used to know airport codes like off the top of my head. So here we go. Yeah, these are all ATL. Yeah, that's Atlanta, OSL. Struggling there. I didn't realize this was a quiz today, and I did it to myself. I want to say P.O.G might be Paris. Oh no, it says right there. We gotta flip it. Is this some multi-language game? Because some of them I actually know what they are because they say right next to it. But yeah, Heathrow. Okay, well, I am excited to get on this one. Like I said, I've spent way too much time in aviation not to have an airplane game. That is a true statement. More tokens. More tokens. Little, huh. I don't know. Interesting. little little sticker things. Is there like a full manual on how to put this game together? Because this is a weekend craft project if I'm thinking about it right. No, absolutely. So anybody have awesome plans for the weekend? Because like I said, I'm just trying to get through this week at the moment. Got a lot going on tomorrow. Okay, so we got different modules we can add. I like that. I like that. Trying to think. Gonna go see the new Dune movie on Friday. I'm pretty sure that whole thing is starting at like 4 p.m. My buddy wants to rewatch part 1, so we're gonna watch like 7 hours. Probably not 7 hours, but at least 6 hours of Dune, which I'm okay with. I haven't watched the part 1 for a minute, so it'll be okay. We'll hang out, we'll chill, we'll catch up. I haven't seen it in a minute. First page of the base rulebook. Okay. Perfect. I don't know if I would let Ellie do this by herself as far as putting this together for me, but I'm gonna get to Heat, because this is one that I definitely have played out of all these. We played it on Board Game Arena a couple weeks ago, and I had a couple weeks ago. It was more like a couple months ago. My whole time scale is completely off right now. I'll tell you, I played Unsettled earlier. I did a full playthrough of it. Hopefully it'll be out Friday. We'll see what happens with that. Like I said, tomorrow's crazy, but I think it fried my brain. I really do. I got done with it and I was just like, this is one of those games where if it had been longer, you'd have taken a break, like halfway through. I feel like I have to do that sometimes, especially when I've been doing like the Too Many Bones playthroughs. It's like, I feel like when you get to like day 4 or 5, you need to chill. You gotta chill. You gotta take a break sometimes, especially when you're trying to, hang out with people, do stuff. But yeah. Heat, I know they're doing an expansion for this, so a lot of the reasons I wanted to get into this, we'll see if I, played enough that I would get more content for it. We'll go ahead and drop this over to Top Cam. There we go. And yeah, let's see what we got. Is this going to be another one of those? We got tokens already out. I already got tokens out. Read the booklet first. Well, this is going to be a long stream. I'm kidding. So, more cardboard. Getting a lot of cardboard today. Not very much plastic. Ooh, insert. Love it. We got an insert. That makes me happy. We got some cardboard tokens. Not too many. What we got here? Advanced Play and Championship System. I'm assuming this is where my solo stuff's at. Solo stuff's in here. Maybe. I will play this. I have been, out of all of this stuff, I think I'll probably get into Heat, and if we got time, I'll probably open up Astro. This is going to be pretty lame, but we'll do it anyways. I want to get that into the base game just because I think I'll get it back to the table. Yeah, I'm glad. I like it when games just, especially when like retail copies come with a decent insert. I'm guessing these are all the player dashes. We're going to put your board. We're going to manage your Heat cards. Your shifter is going to go here. Don't send me Etsy links. You know who I'm talking to. Don't send them to me. So, these will be fun for a while. It's what this plays up to 6? Is that what the player count is on? Front? No? You're not gonna tell me? No. Tell me. 6. 6 player count. I'm looking at the player boards. It's not on the back. Yeah, I'm guessing this plays at least up to 6. I know the expansions add more I think, but I'm guessing this is part of the Legend system. Because I don't remember seeing it on BGA. But we got 2 different boards. We got a USA board. Wow, this board's huge. I'm glad I got the mat over over at the other place because I'm gonna need the full thing. It's a little bigger than I thought it would be. Thanks, Maddie. 6. No, that works. I like 1 to 6. 1 to 6 always good. But we got the USA board. If I had to guess, I don't know where this would take place in the United States. Doesn't quite look like Indiana to me. It looks like desert. Looks like desert. And there's not enough buildings for it to be Vegas. So, well, we got Italy on the other side. Italia. I like the variety in this because I think a lot of you playing your cards. One more. Okay. I like the variety just because I feel like playing your cards through these turns is like a huge part of the game. So I'm going to time that out of the gate. And obviously your hand's different. I think that's very cool. I'm excited to get back into this. Like I said, it's been a couple months since we played this, and I played it poorly. I was just running through turns. I feel like it got explained to me multiple times, and it was like, by like the 5th time, it was like, Kevin's gonna do what Kevin's gonna do. And I was just like, yeah. I was pretty burnt. I think I was pretty burnt out by that point in the night too. And then I still went and played like video games. So France though, I like it. Green, very green. Yeah. No, I need to get. This is definitely. It's on my list. I got a backlog. I got a couple things I'm gonna shelve though for a while. So I think it'll free up some time. But I definitely want to get into this. But I probably will get into this. And then, to be honest, I'll probably do BGA, man. BGA, you can do it on your phone. I know Kruger's told you that multiple times, but this is a community play. In fact, it's not on the poll, but it'll be on the next poll. Great Britain. I like it. Just as green. What's up with that? All these are green, and the U.S. is like, we're in a desert. But, yeah, no, I am excited. Ooh, and I just looked at the insert. I just looked at it. It is pretty. What do we got? Card slots. I'm guessing this very eco-friendly is where most of our player cards are at. I'm not going to sort this out right now. I'm not going to sort all this out. But we'll look at these little super, super small. I'm red. Super small cars. Very cool. I can't remember what racing game is it that's got. I think they're gotta be larger because they look like they're like basically F1 Hot Wheels. I love the smack talk. I love it. I feel like he needs that every once in a while. These are what, the shifter knobs for gears. For gears. I like it. I will say, I have been looking at new motorcycles, so it's the shifter thing made me think of that. I did that weekend ride with my parents, and I kind of got the whole, we're going to do a trip next year, and your bike isn't going to work for that, so you need to figure out how that's going to happen. And it's like, well, you can give me your retirement money. We could probably do it that way. No, this is great. I'm excited. I did not know that this was going to be... I haven't really watched any unboxings on this, so I didn't know this was going to be so structured out as far as having a great insert, being able to put stuff away. I like it. I like it when games do that. They kind of surprise you and make it easier. I'm excited. But I got to get back into that gelato. That stuff's good. I kid you not. If you're not a... I'm going to go get another one of those because I know that we've... Tight box. What did they have it? I can't remember what con I watched. They were doing like box farting challenges. But like the first one I ever did that like super bad was on this side. Oh. Yeah, for sure, Maddie. No, I need to go get one of these because my sister is not a beer drinker. She's like very, like, I went through periods where I will buy stuff and I'll be like, oh, Amy, you gotta try this. She's like, no. So I just kind of let him come to me. But I think she'll like this one. Good tip. No, Maddie, good tip. Good tip. But we'll get Astronauts unboxed. I still got time. We are cruising. We're cruising through this. We are. But I will say, next time, I need to figure out how to get the music setup going. I know that there's a way to stream. We can do it with music. We can do all that live, and then once it actually uploads and posts, it'll strip it. And I feel like I need to do a couple tests, hopefully in the next couple weeks, because I think in a live show, we got to do it on YouTube at some point. And hopefully get some of you guys to do it with me, because that's kind of what this is about. I'm not supposed to be, I say I'm not supposed to be the only one here, but you guys are here with me. You guys are here with me. So we're going to do Astronauts just because it's a small box, and it's going to add a little bit of content to my base game. And we'll see, where it goes from there. I kind of wanted to get back into it, but I feel like I've had this expansion long enough that it's been it's been on the back of my mind. Like, I just haven't wanted to table that because I knew this was sitting here. It is a beer. It is, it's called P.O.G Gelato. It is, it's a sour ale, passion fruit, orange, guava, milk, sugar, and vanilla beans. And it's like a 5.2 ABV. But the can art is, well, you know how I feel about can art, and it's pretty good. It's like a label thing, but yep, let's get this expansion open. We're going to do it. We are going to get this expansion open. So, I don't know if you know this, but I didn't post this, but Astronauts has like its probably, what, like 8th expansion, major expansion at this point, like crowdfunding on GameFound right now. And I don't know what to do about that. It's just too much content. I feel like I mixed the first box, second box, like the decks and all of the markets and everything, and it's like it's kind of overwhelming to set up. It's just too much stuff. So if I was to get back into Aeon's End, I would just keep everything separate. Even my wife, we played it a couple months back, and she was just like, this market is just kind of a pain. I'm gonna open the cards. This is a deck builder. Gotta open the cards. Yeah, color is out of the norm. My footy buddy just texted me because our team played and like had a bunch of young kids playing in the FA Cup and won today. But we got some. Oh, these are the parasite deck. So this is the main enemy in this expansion. It looks like it's all the minions are Exo Sludge, so very interesting. Those are probably going to come out a lot because they're only like 3 health, and you're probably just going to have to like deal with them. What do we got here? More of that. Yeah, more of the parasite cards. So we got some. These are the strike cards, more minion cards. So I'm guessing this are either going to get mixed in or they're their own deck. That's 10. That tends to be how Andy Borton Cards does their deck builders. They'll have like multiple decks and they'll have things that trigger them, but cards are okay. I feel like they feel, compared to what I've just touched on a lot of these last games, they feel kind of cheap, to be honest, but I'll sleeve them because I think I sleeved the base game, so no problems there. And then we have, let's read this real quick. To use these cards, shuffle them into the supply deck you already have with A. Okay, so these are basically more supply cards. The market's very weird in Astronauts. In Aeon's End, you basically had 9 different types of cards you put down, and they're all the same. These are like, there's 6 piles, and they kind of come out random. This is a fuel card, which is kind of like energy, like your economy. And then you got weapon cards. So let's sort them out by that, because that's kind of how they're going to go. But they all have symbols, so they all kind of have their own decks. I think there's like 2 different weapon decks, 2 different fuel decks. I want to say that's what it is. And then a relic deck, which kind of do some weird stuff. You can like one-time use them or keep them, and they go ongoing. But let's see. We got a gain energy. It's not going to mean a whole lot to most of you that haven't played this game. And like I said, it's just more variety. So I was kind of like, I'll hold off. getting Astronauts back to the table. It's got a card divider, so you can keep your cards separate. The weird thing they did with this, and I don't really understand, is they gave you a deck box. And the deck boxes don't really fit in. And so, yeah, I don't know. I might just scrap all the deck boxes so I can get everything to fit in the base box. And we have a new location. So something different between Astronauts and Aeon's End is you have a location that you're able to like power up and use their ability. I say location. They're actually called Homeworld. This one's got like 33 health, and then activate during any player's main phase. Players to collectively destroy up to 3 cards in their discard piles. So kind of a way to thin out your deck. I will say, as much as Jules and I have played Aeon's End over the year, her and I haven't really got too much into Astronauts. I've played it quite a few times. I find it a lot more difficult. And then we got more characters to play. So, Alexios. Activate during your main phase, defeat a minion. If you have 5 or less health, gain 2 health. That's cool. And then Delith. Activate during your main phase, overcharge attack, then overcharge attack. Reveal the turn order over order deck and return those cards in any order. If you're not familiar with this, it's kind of got like a randomized turn order deck, which kind of makes it cool. And then these are going to be more parasite cards, and they basically are like I guess they have 3 of them, so it's like a 3-phase. Back to Farscape Kickstarter 25th anniversary. Yeah, I never got super big into Farscape. I do know like about it. I know they got like weird aliens, and I never really got into Farscape. I'll have to check it out. I'll take your word for it, Maddie. You know, you watch a lot of stuff that I kind of agree that's pretty good stuff. Don't quite watch as much stuff anymore as I did. Me and Jules just finished watching Lower Decks, which is like a Star Trek animated series on Paramount Plus. It's kind of funny. And we just got caught up with that, so we're kind of looking for something to replace it, and we started watching the Harley Quinn series over on HBO Max, which is very adult, very gruesome animation, and just kind of vulgar, but funny and short, so it works. Yeah, no, you'll have to tell me where to start with Farscape. Like, I feel like I do have a little bit of time where I'm just like, hey, I need to watch, something for myself. Not really, let's get this switched back over. Not really, something to watch with somebody else. I think that would be a good series. I don't know if you've ever seen, like, the sci-fi Battlestar Galactica series. I really like that. I have those all on DVD. I think she watched about half of those with me. And, yeah. We got time. Yeah, we got time. We'll get into this. Kruger was giving me some heck about not getting into viticulture. And so I'm going to go ahead and at least get it unboxed. I think this is the last thing I got. This is actually, I've had this for like 14 months now. Still in shrink. Just been chilling. I do obviously want to play it. I wouldn't have bought it. I know this is a very highly regarded worker placement game. I know that I know it's good. I like Scythe. I'm trying to think. I got quite a few Stonemaier games. Obviously, he didn't do Wingspan. He did the other ones, and this is probably, I think most people would say, like one of the best worker placement games. Okay, yeah, Battlestar Galactica movie. Yeah, they did do a film. They did do a film. It kind of takes place in between, like, timelines, I think, I want to say. Okay, so Viticulture. Ooh, we got a code. Well, essential copy, 25%. Oh, it's on Digidiced. I don't know if I'll use this. I'll post this over on the Discord if anybody else wants to use it. If it was like a digital, not BGA, but like Steam, I would probably be way more into it. Viticulture distilled. I will say, if we play this on like a TTS or something like that, we'll have to do a wine night, man. I do enjoy a good couple glass of Malbec. I feel like Malbec's probably one of my go-tos. Pinot Noir. I like it quite a bit. I know that they also came out with a cooperative expansion, so that's another way this game can go. But I'm going to tell you right now, rulebook's really good. As far as quality of the paper, that's usually says a lot about the quality of the game when they print on such good stuff. I'm guessing these are player boards. Yep. Kind of surprised they all actually look the same. I think if they were to redo this game, that would probably give this a little bit more extra flair. Hey, man. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that the minis will come pre-assembled for Dying Light. Just from what I know with Glass Cannon Unplugged, they should. I did back Apex Legends, and I have not had to assemble any miniatures. I was excited to see that they added a new character today on the Kickstarter stretch goals. I think that's fantastic. I kind of was hoping that would happen, and they did a lot of characters with Apex Legends, so I assume we'll maybe get like at least 8 characters. So no, I'm glad you checked out that video. I'm excited to see how good they do on that campaign, and I'm really trying to keep myself from buying Frostpunk right now, so nobody encourage me, because I do have a little bit of gift cards for buying board games right now, and I'm trying to hold on to them. Yeah, Viticulture. I have enough stuff to play. I don't need to pick up Frostpunk. You guys got to keep telling me that. Little Meeples. Little Meeples. I need also, Maddie, I need to figure out what Distilled is on, because that's another one. I love that game. My buddy that I was talking about earlier that we're going to go see the Dune movie has got a Primal Awakening coming. We're going to probably unbox hopefully in the next couple weeks on the channel. Me and him have played Distilled. He is quite the spirits connoisseur. I have a couple of friends I would say are way bigger spirit connoisseurs than me. I definitely leading the board game front. So he's going to like Jack Daniels next week for work. So not just Jack Daniels. I think who else is on that tour? Old Forester and Glenn Dronick. I think hopefully he picks me up from something from Glenn Dronick, because I told him to surprise me mid-shelf, nothing that would break the bank. And then he told me, he said, Jack Daniels it is. And I was like, no, bro. It's not Jack Daniels. I have got into the TTS a little bit on Apex. I do like it because it does feel different. Like, you're not rolling dice. You're not smacking stuff with dice. These are good trays. And Apex I'm excited about. I wouldn't have backed it if they would not have had a solo mode, because I know that I have friends that'll play it, but it's just how consistently they'll play it. I don't know. So that was a huge thing. And me and my wife are more cooperative gamers, mainly because she doesn't like playing games with me that are generally like, it makes her feel bad when she wins, and doesn't play games enough to win all the time. So cooperative games work the best for me, but I think these are all basically meeples. I'm not necessarily going to go through all these or the cards, because I feel a little distracted right now. I'd kind of rather just talk to you guys. But I did finally get this open after like 14 months, so I have a reason to play it, and I want to, like I said, we'll have to do a worker placement video in the next couple weeks, because I feel like that's something I haven't covered too much, and I will have to play Viticulture before I do that. So, you know, we are making steps in the right direction to talking about different topics. So I do like that. Yeah, I watched enough solo play on Apex Legends, or I don't know if solo plays, but enough actual plays that it was enough to get me interested. And I know you can play it cooperatively, so I was a hard sell on it, mainly just because I don't have a shooter game like that. Like, I got Zombicide and stuff, but it's not my buddy's distracting me talking about Liverpool games right now. I apologize. But mainly just because I don't feel like I have like that type of game where you can cooperate and kind of like a tactical combat game. So I really liked it. I liked that there was like a deck hitting system instead of dice rolling. Obviously it's well produced, and I have not seen very many games until Dying Light and Apex Legends where we're talking like, you know, 3D, just really cool board space. I like that. I think it's one of those things where, like, locally I could probably pull in more gamers to do stuff. Just going to some gaming events, setting up something like that, and pulling them in. So that's generally how I make friends. Set up a very, very overproduced board game, and then a lot of people ask questions, and that's what I like to do. But yeah, we've almost hit an hour. I'll probably kill it after an hour. I hope, like I said, hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. My Thursday is going to be very, very exhausting. I'm not looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it, but I'll be looking forward to it more when it's over than going do all the prep for it. Friday should be pretty good. Hopefully, like I said, if you missed it, Unsettled playthrough is my goal to get out Friday. Next week, we'll do a TTS play, hopefully community play early on in the week. Maybe we'll shoot Wednesday, so if you've done a tabletop simulator play so far, that's coming next week. We'll do another one of those. The poll for that is on Discord. And the last time I checked, it's like even across the board. I do not want to be the tiebreaker because honestly, I don't really know what I'll pick. Probably pick something on the newer side just because I feel like we make more friends that way. But we'll see. Hopefully we can get some tiebreakers in on that before that happens, and it'll be a good time. Otherwise, I'm trying to think. I feel like there was a few more things that I wanted to say for maintenance. Yes, there is. So I don't know if anybody is active that's on the Discord right now. I did put a private channel up that I will be turning public Friday. It is a buy-sell trade for board games only. For board games only. Don't use it to make money. Use it to offload, respectively, stuff you're not playing so you can reinvest in new games. That's what I plan on using it for. Obviously, I'll probably hit up my local community as far as friends first to see if they're interested in it. And then I will probably post it, give you guys a shot, figure it out, be respectful about it. Mainly just, like I said, there's a lot of stuff I feel like with stuff I bought my first year of gaming, I do not play anymore. I've bought something since that kind of supersedes it, so I don't really want to hold on to it. Probably going to go through my daughter's collection too, with or without her help. So we'll see how the fallout goes on that. That won't be fun. But so yeah, we'll definitely utilize that. Hopefully, people can make use of that, get some trades in, whatever they want to do. That is definitely. Oh man, my friend. So my friend is quite a bit older than me. Actually graduated in my mom's class from the same high school, and I worked with him for about 20 years. So interesting dynamic there, but we always talk when Liverpool's playing, and he has also the biggest whiskey collection of anyone I know. So he would be a good person to have over. I don't know how hip he would be on doing YouTube content, so that's always the biggest challenge with a lot of people, especially some of my close friends. They love all this stuff, but getting them on camera is a whole other challenge. Getting my sister on camera was awesome, and I know her and I are going to Unsettled playthrough in the next couple months. It'll probably be closer to April, mainly because I'm going down to see her in a couple weeks. Hopefully we go do Tulsa, maybe shoot some content. I don't know. I do want to kind of maybe scout. Maybe I'll just scout Tulsa, see if there's a decent scene for me to go down there and spend a weekend down there and shoot some gaming stores, some craft brewery places, places that I like to play games in Wichita. And we'll do that. Dustin! See, now, speaking of which, Lawrence is something I want to do, hopefully, in the next couple months. Like, me and Dustin are definitely going to talk. I definitely want to go up there. So if you got some ideas of places that I need to check out, I do want to start shooting some content as far as being out and about, showcasing different cities, different things. That's the direction I want to go. So baby steps are important. Keeping well-grounded expectations and just showing some cool stuff, meeting some cool people. That is the goal. Pedal the metal with Dustin. Dude, you guys are awesome. I like hanging out with you guys. No, but for sure, anybody who wants to do TTS next week, get on the poll, hit it up. Leave me just either DM me or leave a comment and say, I'm interested in doing the play. It'll be similar to Fractured Sky. We'll set a timeout. We'll do that. I'm going to do a little bit more groundwork on this because I want to do these monthly live. I want to do these at least monthly live streams. Maybe just kind of. I don't want to just do news. Like I got a couple ideas, but when I've been doing these on Discord, we always have been spinning records, hanging out, kind of going over an agenda, and it's generally been a really fun time. I want to do it live. Maybe I can get my sister back on here. I got a couple other people. Jeff, hopefully I can get on here because I need to get him to start doing playthroughs with me. And obviously I have a few people on here that are local. So you guys want to do some playthroughs on the table, hang out with me, let's do it because that would be a great time. But you guys got anything else to say? I'm going to let this chat catch up. I don't want to kill the chat. I'll give you guys like a good solid minute because I don't want to just kill myself off here. Plus, I mean, I've been babying this. It's really good, though. I will say this is one of the best crafts I've had in a couple months. Really good stuff. I'll have to check out more of this Weldwerks stuff. The guy at Bogart's, which is one of the places I like to pick up stuff locally, I think he probably could have just recommended me like $60 worth of singles, and not in the budget yet. Not in the budget. But we made a mess. Huge mess over here. Tons of shrink. Yeah, no, I liked having people that, know the games. Those guys are really cool for Fractured Sky just because, those guys tested. Those guys tested a lot of these IV games, and I thought it was cool because I feel like IV Games has been at least that fan group has been kind of, I don't know, hit and miss as far as, connecting with a lot of those people. So, Silver, if you're still on here, I greatly appreciate it. I'm glad you are a part of the community because it's fun to play with you, and I can't wait to do some more stuff in the future. And you brought some really good friends with you. Really, really good friends. But I'm going to sign off here. I do have a busy day tomorrow. I do have girls in my life I do got to get to, spend some time with before the little one goes to bed. That's always important to me. I will probably take Sky Team over there. And if I have any issues getting this set up, I do know somebody that can help me. He knows who he is. And yeah, I appreciate all you guys for checking it out. Hopefully we can get this posted and we don't have any issues with getting this to upload and save later. And but I do appreciate you guys checking out the stream. I will see you guys. I will talk to you guys over on the Discord. Unsettled play tomorrow. And we'll have fun this weekend. Post photos. I can't wait to see what you guys are up to, what you guys are playing, as always. And much love.